My naivete, I'm a huge believer in naivete. I think people who are naive don't have fear. They just have blind faith. And that's how I went to New York. I actually wrote Hal Prince, who was the biggest producer on Broadway at the time, this very cheesy letter and sent an even cheesier picture. I'm not kidding. I was on my bed going like And 3 weeks later, his assistant called and said, yeah, Mr. Prince got your letter and he'd like to fly you to New York to audition for a Little Night Music. So the day I landed in New York, I sent everything I owned, put it in a cab and went, hi, will you take it to this address? And it all got there. And I made my way down to Rockefeller Center. And I got down to the last 5 girls in the acting and the dancing. And then his assistant said, all right, Mr. Prince would like to hear you sing. And I went, oh, I didn't know we had to sing. And she said, well, dear, it is a musical. And he yelled out, that's okay, honey, just sing happy birthday for me. And the accompanist said, what key? And I went, somewhere in the middle. But I made it to the last 5, right? And by the time I left, I knew who to study singing with, and I knew how to take the buses and do the subways. I got all my training from all the gypsies that were trying out.
Cujo, I still can't watch.
That's what I was going to say, Cujo.
My favorite film and the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
The stunt lady that was in
Yeah.
the scene.
Yeah.
She got her nose bit off or something.
Yeah, but it wasn't the dog's fault.
Right,
they were trained to go after toys. So when she leaned forward, that was the dog's cue to come forward. When she pulled back, that was a cue for the dog to pull back, and they were really that well trained. And so they got it in one shot, and our director, Louis Teague, said, great, print it. And she went, yes, before anybody had a hand on the dog. So the dog did what it was supposed to do, but it was fine. They picked it up, they sewed it on. She looks beautiful. If you just go, okay, well, this is where I need to get to, but you have to know where you want to get to. Right. And that's where most people fall out, is they never decide and commit to what they want to do. And then the universe goes, all right, well, we'll wait.